Hiya, welcome to another episode of File Wanderer. I'm just on a slightly different thing today. I recently bought, just after Christmas, a DJI Pocket Osmo 3. The stuff I've got, it's alright, it's not bad at all, but it's just getting a bit complicated with things. And I'm getting a bit older. And I want something that'll just work and work straight out at box. Now I'm finding that I can't get what I'm wanting. You either buy, your phone, which is great. It's superb. It's absolutely brilliant. But then you have to put a microphone on it, so you've got a bloody wire stuck out. Then your microphone's stuck out. Then you have to buy, or I've had to buy a gimbal for it, which is, it's all right again, but it's all extra stuff that you've got to remember, and stuff that you have to charge up and bloody connect up and everything. And I was just wanting something that I took out at Pike, put microphone on, it mates up to Osmo or whatever, and then it's working, but I've not been able to get that. I bought Osmo 2, which were a stack better than what I thought it were going to be, but that's got its limitations. With me, I have trouble with glaucomas, so my eyesight isn't absolutely brilliant, and I found that the screen on the Osmo 2, although it's adequate if you've got good eyes, it's not if your eyes aren't that good. So that were a minus on it, and things like that. The microphone that came, I bought Creator Combo. The microphone that came with it, although it works, as soon as you get a whiff of wind, you have to put wind thing on, which is fair enough. You're doing with any mic. But then the bloody thing's falling off all the time because the design is absolutely crap. I mean, I only had to trump and it come off. So that's been put away and not used. So I went on to a different mic system. And all right, it's all good stuff. I bought that DJI mic setup. Well, that is just although it's absolutely superb, that setup, it's just not good enough for me because I'm pressing buttons and everything, and I don't know how the bloody thing works correctly. I just want something simple and foolproof, that you can just turn on and you're away. Now, I bought this setup, and I'm hoping it's going to be all right. It put me off DJI stuff with this microphone setup. I spent all that bloody money, and I just might as well have just let pound notes flow in air, but because I'm not using that much now. And I finished up. I bought a Movo setup for me. What were it now? Oh, for my GoPro. That were it, yeah. And then I bought another one for my iPhone, which I can all use, and they just slip in your pocket. You've hardly any buttons on them or anything like that, and they just work straight away. But when I saw this new Osmo 3 come out, I thought, God, that looks all right. That it's they've done everything that I wanted, including a bit more as well, because they've made battery pack with it. If you buy Creator Combo on that, you get a battery pack. So you get a lot longer recording time. Although that weren't a problem with me because I don't make a right lot of videos. Do a lot of video time. So that's never really been a problem of mine. But there's just certain things that weren't right on it. But this new one, it's looking okay. I mean, I've only used it once, done one video with it, and it's looking all right. It's looking quite favourable. So I'm just going to come. Well, I'm down here now, down on to Bottom Road at between Blackpool and Bispam, and just trying it out now. So we'll see how we go on with it. So watch this space. Well, I've just come down near Metropole Hotel. As you can see back of it here. Just to try it out and see what it's like with microphone. All I've done basically is just switch it on, turn the microphone on, and then we're trying it, we're using it. So what it'll come out like, I don't know. But I think it's giving it a fair test today, because it's quite cold and it's quite windy. In fact, it's very windy, bloody freezing. So yeah, this is what I've been wanting, just something that you can turn on, switch it on, press a button, record, and then you're done with it. You know, rather than messing about with this, that, and other, with bloody microphone here and wires sticking out there, and battery not charged up on this and battery not charged up on that. And this is what I've had. You know, I've tried phones with microphones. They don't work. Bloody wires all over the place. I've had an Osmo 2. Well, I've still got it, Osmo 2. A lot better. But problem with me is my eyesight. And you can't. The screen was that small that I couldn't see anything when I was recording. Although that were a lot better. I mean, I've got DJI mics as well, and I find them a bit too complicated for my liking. They're although they're very good, they're you know, they're not brilliant. I tried it with another microphone setup, and although it's all right, I'm still not happy with it. I'm just one of these people who just like one thing. You know, and I want it to work properly every time, and it's a bit hit and miss with things like that. So we'll see what it's like anyway, and I'll put it on and see what you think to it. But yeah, up to now I'm quite pleased with it. So although I've not done a deal with it, like, you know, but it seems very steady. So, but I'm not going to bugger about with it. I mean, you've got all this 10-bit logging and all that. Well, I don't know what the hell that is anyway. So there's not much point in having it if you don't know what the bloody hell it's for. So I sound right, grumpy old man, don't I? But it's true. You know, you get to a stage in life where you think, for God's sake, what are you going to do? So yeah, well, you can see Cumbria and lakes over there. Look, just zoom in a little bit. Blimey. Yeah. But it's quite breezy, as you can see. I've just wandered a little bit further down. I don't want to leave car too much because I've got my phone and that in it. So I don't want anybody to break into it. You can certainly see tower and everything here. Well, it's yes, I'm quite happy with it up to now. Well, I'll soon tell you when I've processed it all. I say I'm not going to do any colour grading and all that, because basically I don't know what I'm doing anyway. So, but it's just that I want to get better pictures if I can, better footage. So, yeah, and I hope this will do it. I mean, the screen's a lot bigger than it is on the Osmo 2. It's, you know, even I can see what I'm filming, and I'm as blind as a chuffing bar. So yeah, I don't think you'll have any problems with that. The button for on and off record, like, you know, record on and off, that's a lot better than Osmo 2. So I was messing about, keep pressing, you know, pressing that and thought it were on, and it weren't. And that were a bit of a pain, but this raised a little bit, and it makes it just that little bit easier. And on stupid things like that, people aren't saying anything about it on, you know, on YouTube, you know, you see these people on YouTube doing you know, thing for it, trials and all that, and they don't say out about all like that. And for me, being an old grumps, it means a lot, you know. But, yeah, you have to buy it and then find these things out. But, so anyway, mine's a very honest opinion of an old grumpy man. Well, I'm just coming up side of the hotel here. I forgot the name of the bloody hotel. But, not St Paul's Medical Centre here. Look, we're just going on to Dixon Road. Well, it seems like it's been all right. I mean, I'll let you know when I've done processing, but it's been a lot easier to use than what I've been using. So watch this space. I'm not going to do any colour grading on it. Just, well, for now, because I don't know how to do it and I'm going to have to read up about it. The idea of this test is, what's it like to use straight out at packet? And it seems all right up to now. I'm quite impressed with it. The picture seems lovely on screen, but it's only a small screen, so we'll have to just see what it's like, you know, when I put it onto YouTube. But it's looking quite favourable for now. I mean, it's so much easier to use than anything else I've got. You know, although I do like using my iPhone, because I've got an Osmo 6 gimbal, and that does seem to work quite well. But the only problem I had was with using the DJI mic with it, because I found that quite difficult to use. And then it's got that lightning connector on my iPhone. It's a 12, my iPhone. And I put connector in for DJI mic, and it snapped off after I used it once, and it snapped off that, so I had to go through all rigmarole and get another one. Although DJI were very, very good with it, and they sent me one through without any problems, but it's just hassle that you want. You know, I'm getting too old for all this hassle with shite like that. So, you know, you just want an easy life, don't you? I mean, I'm doing this for a bit of fun. I don't want bloody hassle with it. So, yeah. I sound a right grumpy old bugger, don't I? Well, I am. I'm proud of it. So, just watch this space, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, this is the first real test I've ever done. I'm not paid, sponsored, or anything like that. It's what I bought out of my own money. And I just thought I'd, you know, for real world test, because it's just full YouTube. I did this and I did that, and how good is it and how good isn't it, and, you know, living with it after 2 months and this, that, and the thing. You think, oh my God. And it's on things that I want to know about, you know, as an old age pensioner, just about anyway. And they're not answering them sort of questions. So I hope it helps, you know, the people who really want to buy it and don't know exactly what it does. But it seems to work ideal out at packet. So we'll give it a chance and see how we go on. So anyway, this is File Wanderer signing off until we do another episode. And well, if you like it, you know what to do. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. That'd be very nice, and give us a like. And any questions, just put them down, and I'll try and answer them the most honest way I can. So if I don't know about anything, I'll not stuff you up. I'll tell you honestly. So, okay, this is File Wanderer signing off. See you again soon. Bye.